A leading climate change scientist had to leave his post today. Phil Jones was head of a British research team, one that's now been accused of manipulating data to make climate change seem more severe. The charges came after the scientist's emails were made public. Adrian Arsenault reports.
Stolen, says the University of East Anglia. Leaked, say others. Either way, thousands of emails from the school's climate research unit are now out, swirling menacingly around the blogosphere. By some descriptions, they prove pretty much everything you've been told about humans and climate change is wrong.
What we see here is a complete breach of all scientific disciplines and honesty. I mean, they've been fiddling the data. That's what it comes down to. It's a fraud.
A nasty accusation based on emails in which scientists who've long researched global warming seem to chatter about using a mathematical trick to hide a temperature decline. Climate skeptics call it Climategate. It's the debate that will not be ignored.
Poor Al Gore. Global warming completely debunked via the very internet you invented. Oh!
For the British University, this isn't funny. The director of the unit, Phil Jones, who's worked there for decades, says much is taken out of context. Still, he's now stepped aside pending an investigation. Many have rushed to the university's defense, but this is bigger than one school's reputation. It has somehow become about all climate change science, which frustrates some.
None of these emails change the very basic physics of climate science, and it is very basic physics. The Earth is warmer than it otherwise would be because of its atmosphere with greenhouse gases in.
Predictions of major global warming have been wrong. Why? Because it turns out that the main cause of climate change is the sun.
Just one of the radio ads running in Canada now. Canada is where much of the skepticism originates. One recent poll suggests more than 40% think the threat of global warming is exaggerated. This climate scientist, who does warming research, says he and colleagues face increasing hostility about their work.
Where it gets a little nasty is when you have your office broken into twice in the past year, which is my case. Or I have colleagues, for example, whose computers people have tried to hack into them. And, I have other colleagues who, people posing as network technicians are wandering the halls trying to get access to offices.
Scientists and activists on all sides of the debate say that tempers are only going to worsen and passions deepen in the few short days leading up to Copenhagen, strictly because there's so much at stake for everyone. Adrian Arsenault, CBC News, London.